This is the best looking Honda since the S2000. Pictures don't do this car half the justice it deserves. It's a sort of grown-up version of the design found on the current Civic, dropping all of the faux intakes and vents and smoothing out the edges. It's both wider and lower than before, though it's slightly shorter than the outgoing model. The wheelbase is up 2.1 inches, helping both rear seat legroom and the overall proportions. Shorter overhangs give it a sporty stance, and the sloping roofline reminded a number of us of the Audi A7. The wheels are some of the best on any Honda in years. The interior, like every Honda, is an exercise in both refinement and usability. No one does interior packaging quite as well as Honda. The overall design is simple, clean and open. It's far less claustrophobic than the Toyota Camry or Ford Fusion. All of the materials feel premium for a car in this segment. The fake wood trim on the touring models looks particularly good, though the plastic accents on the lower spec models are nice, too. Most of the buttons and switches have a nice mechanical click when you use them. The new steering wheel is a joy to hold, with smooth grooves for your thumbs and easy-to-reach paddles for the shifter. It feels just the right diameter for a car like this. There's a deep center console large enough to hold two big gulps and my wife's Yorkshire Terrier. Higher trim models have a wireless charging pad. I wish there were more than 2 USB ports. Everyone seems to have more than 1 or 2 devices on hand, so it's disappointing that Honda didn't include at least a couple more ports. The digital instrument cluster and heads-up display are far more clean and crisp than what you'll find on luxury cars twice this price. The Accord uses a traditional analog speedometer on the right and a digital display on the left that can rotate between the tachometer, trip readings, navigation, radio, and active safety readouts. Many of these same functions can be pulled up in the HUD as well. The Accord now has the updated infotainment system from the new Odyssey. After years of dual screens and touch capacitive inputs, Honda has simplified things with a single screen with 2 large knobs and an array of buttons. Sure, it doesn't look as clean as a slick piece of glass or plastic, but it's far, far easier to use. I'll take that over a frustrating and fingerprint-prone interface any day. The system itself is clean and responds quickly to inputs. Most people just want their cars to be as easy as their phones, so Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are available. For 2018, the Hyundai Sensing Active Safety Suite is standard on all Accords. This means every model gets automatic cruise control with low-speed follow, automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist and traffic sign recognition. X models and above get blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert, while top-level touring models get front and rear parking sensors. The automatic cruise control and lane keep assist work well, not leaving a huge gap between cars like some earlier systems. The Accord 1.5T comes in 5 trim levels: LX, Sport, X, EXL and Touring. The 2.0T models come in Sport, EXL, and Touring. This is the first time the Accord Touring trim has been offered with a base engine, meaning you can get all the features and equipment without having to pay the penalty with fuel efficiency. All Accords come with LED lighting, dual-zone climate control, keyless ignition, and Bluetooth audio. Stepping up through the trims nets you options like power seats, a moonroof, and navigation. Touring models get a heads-up display, adaptive dampers, wireless charging and ventilated front leather seats.